Where do you start with that, Jamie?
Listen, it's a bad day for us as a club, and to go to another performance like that was very, very frustrating. As I say, the Bonnie Rig Rose game was off the day, so we're sitting second bottom of the league, and let's not hide behind things. We're in a struggle. We're struggle, and we just need to go and try and get a result for somewhere. By hook or by crook, something needs to give, because the last 3 games we've scored goals away from home, but we've just not picked up any points. And listen, I take full responsibility for it, and as I say, a performance like that is just no anywhere near, and under my watch it shouldn't be happening. As I say, I'm just out there with the boys in for long, just thinking of what we do, what can we do, and honestly we're trying everything now to just try and break that wee duck, and as I say, it's up to us to get our hard work, try and help the boys out and bring in a couple of players, but it's so hard to try and get players in through the door. As I say, I thought I'd maybe a couple at the start of the week, and then the plug gets pulled on it and things like that as well, and people think it's easy enough to go out and bring in players and you can get them off favours off your friends and stuff like that as well, but football doesn't work like that. Football think if you're going to try and get somebody for the championship, it's going to cost you money. It's not, you don't just get players in for free and think, oh, because obviously I played at a good level and I've got good contacts throughout the Premiership, Championship, League One, and players who are going out on loan, and they need to try and recruit money for them. So at the end of the day, I said that to the boys, it's like, that's the group we've got now, so we've got to go with it, we've got to stick with what we've got, and we've got to understand that, listen, it is what it is just now, and if we can try and get players in to help you, then we'll try it, but on the evidence today, we need a couple of players in, and hopefully we've been working hard on it since Luke obviously hurt his shoulder, and it's been so difficult to try and get a goalkeeper in. We've probably went through 13 or 14 goalkeepers, and honestly we just came up short at every opportunity, where other clubs could go for 18-month deals, and you're actually competing with, unfortunately. But same again, listen, I'll no go away from here tonight and just give up the ghost on it. I'll be trying at every opportunity to try and get a goalkeeper in as well that will help George. But listen, if it wasn't for George today, it could have been a lot worse. And I thought the young kid, honestly, it was so good considering they lost 4 goals. And as I say, let's not take it away from Albion Rovers. I thought they were decent enough today. They came away from home and put on a really good performance. And as I say, not one of our players turned up today from the start 11. As I say, George kept us in the game. You maybe think, oh, kept us in the game, but it could have been a lot worse. And as I say, it was a frustrating afternoon for every one of the players that started today.
What do you say to the players in the dressing room after that? Because I can understand being angry, but then they know they were a million miles away from it, I imagine. You must almost be kind of speechless, dumbfounded. Like, what do you say?
You just got to ask a question. How did you feel today? And you get one answer. It was embarrassing. That speaks volumes for me. So they understand. We're not in there half time. You go in and rant and rave, and you can go in and rant and rave all you want, and at the end of the game. But at the end of the day, they understand the game. We've had them in there for 15-20 minutes, discussing things and telling them it's not good enough, and doing what we think is the right way to try and get a reaction off them. But they need to turn up on a Saturday. It's okay saying things at half time, saying things at full time, saying things at the start of the game. We need to go and win a game of football. And listen, we're in a fight just now, and we need to try and get the right bodies in that dressing room, and everybody needs to stand up, myself included. We need to stand up, come shoulder to shoulder with each other, get our chests out, and just go and try and get a 3 points. Or even just go and pick up a wee point, and it gets that momentum swinging again. So, no, listen, it's a frustrating afternoon. I could be here for the next 45 minutes, and we're just not really going to back and forward, but no, listen, it was nowhere near good enough, and as I say, I take full responsibility for it.
It's not a nice question to ask, but judging by what you've said, you clearly still feel you're the man to help Stranraer fight their way up the table.
100%. Listen, I think we're doing a good job. I know a lot of people maybe think, well, no, but I think that the players are with us. They understand it's just we're just not reaching the heights now. And I'm not using any of the excuse as well, that we've lost some key players as well. And obviously Matty picked up an injury as well through the week, so he could be out for a number of weeks as well, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even longer. So as I say, we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully we can bring in 1 or 2 players and help the boys out. But if it isn't bringing any players in, then we've just got to stick with each other and make sure that we try and get a wee result and fight ourselves up league. And a lot of people's looking at this league table and thinking, oh, we're miles away from it. You aren't, but the thing for us, we need to go and try and get a performance on that merit actually kind of 3 points. And as I say, look, I know you keep looking at it, but at the end of the day, we were a win away from being in third place, and you're still a win away from getting up there, depending on our results. Do you know what I mean? So the league is so tight. But listen, 100%, I feel as if I can get the boys out it, and they know they can get out it as well. But it's just whether we can get that group of players believing themselves. So, and that's up to us. We'll go away, speak about it tonight in great depth, and hopefully we can move forward Tuesday night, Thursday night, get that out of the system, and we go again on Saturday.